On our One Day Indian class, we teach people to make samosas. Here's a quick reminder on how to fold them. As you know, samosas are Indian street food. I have my filling, which of course can be any filling as long as it's relatively dry. I have the pastry sheets, and so now I'm going to show you how to make an edible glue so that we can bring the two together. So I'm going to start by taking a couple of tablespoons of plain flour. This can be regular plain flour of any kind. It could even be brown flour if you chose to. Some cold water and a whisk, and just pour a little bit in at a time. You're looking to make the consistency of perhaps Yorkshire pudding mix, or perhaps pancakes, except you're using water, not milk, and no eggs of course. And then you're really just going to beat this until you've got a nice smooth kind of paste. The consistency needs to be something like this. Can be even a little bit thicker. You want it to be quite gloopy because you want the kind of gluey consistency. It might remind you of papier-mâché, which you might have made as a child, and that's the kind of consistency we need, so we're good. Have a little tea towel handy so that you can just wipe your hands as you go, because you can get a little bit messy. And here we are. So I'll start then by taking a piece of pastry sheet. I'll just separate them out before you start. You'll need to work quite quickly because they do dry out quite quickly. So we'll start by actually just placing the sheet on the surface. Pick it up from the bottom left-hand corner and take it up. Perhaps you'd like to just visualize where a half comes to, and then take it up to the right-hand side here. From the top, you'll be able to see a kind of a triangle formulation. You're not going to be folding this way. You do need to overlap to create a pocket. Okay, and then from here, we're going to take the glue and just paste along the left-hand parallel and this intersection through the middle here. You're going to pick it up from the bottom right. Index finger, you want to place it at this angle here and take it from the bottom right up to the left hand parallel once more. And this angle here has to be very tight. That's really important because if it isn't, it means there'll be a hole in the pastry, and that's when you're frying, the oil will get through there. So just open this up and have a look. If you can see the granite through there, then actually that you've got a hole and we need to fix that. Alternatively, we're good to go. Now you want to hold this in your hand like a little cone, and then take a couple of teaspoons of the filling. Just use your spoon to make sure that it goes all the way to the bottom, and just fill. And use the back of the spoon just to kind of pat it down so that it's firmly in place. And then bring this back to the surface. A little bit of glue once more along the right hand edge. And again, your index finger needs to be placed just at this angle here, and then you want to fold up and really make it parallel to the right. Once again, you're going to take some glue, and now you're going to just cover the edges here all the way along the remaining parallel. And once again, lift your index finger at the angle once more, just so that you've got very sharp corners. And now just use your fingers to seal this down. Remember, this is a liquid pastry, this is a firm pastry, and so you're really just using the glue as a bit of polyfiller, and then just sharpen the edges, and here we have a samosa.